power which directly influences the soul. This was said by Wassily Kandinsky, who was a Russian painter. He was born in 1866 in Moscow, Russia. He was born to a very wealthy family who got him involved in piano and cello lessons when he was very young. He was curious about color and his sight and smell and sounds at a very young age, and he loved to mess around with that kind of stuff. He went to the University of Moscow, and he would major in law and economics. He was suggested to be a professor of Roman law, but then he started to paint seriously at 30 years old. He has a crazy obsession with color, and he loves lines and being abstract with his artwork. He is known for being an abstract artist, and he would pave the way for modern art as well. In this painting, we see Kandinsky's resource of sound, also abstract style in this painting, and his use of color is absolutely terrific. Like in this picture, Kandinsky thought that it was very important to have non-objective art. He is quoted saying, "Objects damage pictures." In 1913, he showed images of total abstract influences in modern art. His paintings were seen being completely spiritual. He thought that they needed to convey color, sound, and emotion through his paintings. He also found that music and all of the senses were a very good resource when getting inspiration for his paintings. This painting, done in 1913, would show his style based on the influences that he had. Walter Gropius and Arnold Schoenberg were critics that shaped Kandinsky's own style of painting and added to his liking of color. He would come to resemble Monet a little bit in the late Impressionist style, and he would only experiment a little bit with pointillism. He was known in the movements of Expressionism and Surrealism. Expressionism because of his spontaneous color and the use of color through all of his artwork, and Surrealism because of his subconscious expression through all of his being abstract with his style and the having no objects and being non-objective. His debut work, De Boulevardier, in 1903, showed his use of color, and it would express his emotions. This would also resemble Monet because of the choice of color. It wasn't as vibrant as what he would come to choose in the future, and because of the paint strokes and style of the artwork. One of his most famous pieces, Squares with Concentric Circles, was what I chose to do my art chair project on. I did this because I love the use of color and that he showed his use of forms, shapes, and lines.
When I first saw Kandinsky, I assumed that it was just improvisational. It was just instinctive improvisational and wild and of the moment. I loved it for that reason. And it wasn't until I went to see a retrospective of Kandinsky's that I learned that actually his work is incredibly worked out and not controlled, but it's far from improvisation. It's a very thought about constructed image.